It's Vatizi, and this is No More Black Tears podcast.
Yo. What's up, man? DJ Rose.
What's good, people? Caesar C's in the building.
What it do? This your boy, aka King Big Norm, aka OJ the Juice Man, aka 706 Stunner. Let's go.
Man, how everybody feeling, man? How everybody feeling?
Been a long week, man. Been a long week.
I'm feeling really good.
I'm feeling good too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all tell the good folks what we drinking on tonight.
Juice Man, what we sipping on tonight?
That little porter.
Man, we got a little bit of that Diplomatico from Venezuela.
Okay. And the Uncle Nearest, as usual.
So you know how we doing, man. That black on, man. So let's go and get to it, man. It's been a lot of crazy things going on in sports this week. So this week in sports,
It all happened in a week.
so y'all know they announced the NBA All-Star starters this week.
That right.
And at this very moment, these are the guys who made it for the All-Star team for the East. So it was Tyrese Halliburton to start at point guard, Damian Lillard to also join him in the backcourt, then Jason Tatum, Giannis, and Joel Embiid. Now on the Western side, we got King James, Kevin Durant, the reigning Finals MVP, Jokic.
That right.
We got Luka.
Luka.
And we got my boy SGA. Now, out of all those names, C's, are you happy with those starters? Or is there somebody, whether it's East or West, that you would like to see make it? And like Rose always says, if you add somebody, you got to take somebody out.
Starters, man. I'm actually good with the starters, man. Like, Embiid just monster of a game this week. Nasty. Broke Wilt's record. Shit. I mean, he's balling out right now. Giannis, Lillard balling out. Halliburton, man. From what I've seen, he's good, man. But I don't know. And then the West, man. The West, they got it right. They pretty much got
So
it.
you ain't taking nobody off?
Nah,
I'm taking somebody off.
Who you taking off, Rose?
I'm taking off Luka and I'm putting not Carl Anthony Towns, but Anthony Edwards.
Yo, hey, facts, man. Me and TTK had a long debate about that this morning.
Oh, that's 61 points,
Yeah.
and he's been balling out.
I'm taking I keep saying Carl Anthony Towns. Every time you think of Minnesota, you think of Carl Anthony Towns, you think of Cat. But no,
Anthony
I'm thinking about that bitch ass nigga.
yeah, you do.
Anthony
Well,
Edwards.
he's on this All-Star team, man.
But he's not starting though.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. I like the way he is, and the West is going to destroy the East.
If you just put the starting lineups against starting lineups, I think they're pretty much they're pretty much even.
Based off the way everybody's playing this year, yeah, it's pretty much even, man.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Okay. Say the East again. Who the East got?
the East got Giannis,
Giannis.
Joel Embiid,
Jordan Embiid.
Jason Tatum.
Who?
Jason Tatum.
Who?
Jason Tatum.
Who?
My bad. Tyrese Halliburton.
Who?
Dame.
Yeah.
The Dame?
Yeah.
Who?
Dang.
Dame time?
Hold up.
So you got 2.5 versus 5. I said the West is going to destroy the East. Did I stutter?
I'm just saying
You got 2.5 dudes against 5.
Hey man, we still got weeks before the game get played, so we'll see. But I ain't gonna lie to you. With Rose's point, I'm disappointed because how is it that the Timberwolves are the number one team in the West? The number one team in the West now. Anthony Edwards is averaging 25 points. He's been the best player on the number one team. And this is my question. If we voted for MVP right now, are you voting Anthony Edwards or Luka? And remember, the Mavs are 8th seed. I don't give a fuck that Luka averages 35 points. They're the 8th seed right now. How is it that you're the best player on the best team in the West and you're not a starter? Like that's flaw right there.
It's that bias, man.
But then on the East, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of disappointed that I'm happy Dame made it because he's never made it as a starter because unfortunately he's always been in the West and the West's been loaded. But with the way Jalen Brunson's been playing this year, and I am a Trae Young fan, but I got to go back to winning. With the way that Jalen Brunson has been playing for the New York Knicks, I would have liked to see him make it as a starter too.
I think this ain't his year, man. For him to make it to the All-Star roster, I think it's not his year.
I was just saying, man. I may watch it, but the West should blow these motherfuckers out by 50. Easy.
We're talking about blowing people out. Man, when I got the news that Griffin got fired from the job in Milwaukee. I was blown the fuck away.
The buck stops here. The
Yes.
buck stops here.
And then when I heard that Gabe paid the Bucks to Doc Rivers, a coach has blown how many 3-1 leads in the playoffs? 3-1 leads in the playoffs? I was just shocked, man. But me and Rose was texting about it as it was happening. Rose, what's your thoughts on this?
Man, it's crazy because they're second in the East, and Doc Rivers he won one championship with KG, The Truth, and Ray Allen and Rondo. But other than that, he ain't did nothing. He's a good coach, but he should still be resting his voice. Cause I'm tired of listening to him talk.
Hey, we just gonna get you on so I can.
Yeah. So, but before we keep talking about all this NBA stuff, man, we forgot to bless these mics with RIP. You know what I'm saying? KOBE. You know what I'm saying? Today was 4 years ago. He passed away. So that's more important than all this other stuff. But shout out to the KOBE. You know what I'm saying? 24/8. You know what I'm saying? It's 2024.
Oh, did you see the photo of the what is it? The Little Mambas? Little Mambas?
No, I haven't seen those.
Yeah, there's a photo. They're all grown up now.
Too. Yeah.
All of them are grown up now. That whole team, all the girls that played with I forgot his oldest daughter's name, but
Gianni?
yeah, they're all grown up now. They had a photo with them, one of the coaches.
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
Kobe back in the day, and compared to now, so
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. I was just stunned by this decision, man, because you're the second best team in the East. The Celtics are the Celtics. Like they're probably the most talented team in the league right now. They got a great head coach. They should be doing what they're doing. You're only like 3 games behind them, so I don't understand why they felt the need for the change. Plus, you didn't add a small piece like a role player to this team. You added Damian fucking Lillard. That's a huge piece. You had to have known you was going to take a step back defensively because let's be real, Dame's never been a defensive stopper.
Yeah.
But what he has done for this team is he's hit like 2-3 game winners this season. He's made clutch shots.
And he missed just as many.
And I forgot to say that, Ortiz, because I got so caught up with everything else. But in reality, it's like it's a whole different team. So how y'all comparing the team defensively to the team last year? It's a different team.
Exactly. You don't have Drew Holiday no more, who, let's be real, I know a lot of people who don't watch the NBA don't really understand Drew Holiday's value.
Yeah.
You can argue he's the best defensive guy in the backcourt.
He's a defensive.
So, this team...
And the ugly dude. Who's the ugly dude, too?
But
it's a whole lot of ugly dudes in the NBA.
But more importantly, let's be real, man. When the playoffs come and they roll the balls out, are you taking the Bucks to make it to the finals? I'm taking the Bucks to make it to the finals because this team is that talented. Giannis and Dame, I'm not going to take them to lose. So, hey, man, Doc Rivers might win a championship.
So,
but that don't mean he's a great coach because, nigga, you should win a championship with this team.
What James Harden at? What's James
Harden
at?
So if he's in the basement, but if they win the championship, does Adrian Griffin get a ring too?
Man, he better get a ring, man, because he led them half the season and got them to over 30 wins.
No, if he's not on the team now,
he deserves one, though.
So on the rumor mill was they basically said he lost the locker room. And they said, one of those, how the star player.
Man, the players got him fired, bro.
Yeah.
Cut the shit. The players got him fired, bro.
Giannis said, I don't like him. I don't like him.
This is the last time I'm saying this.
He don't let my brother play. He don't let my brother play. You cannot be our coach.
But before we move on, the last time we saw this happen was when that white boy got fired in Cleveland and Ty Lue got the job. And at the end of the day, we know what happened. LeBron and Kyrie said, get this white man out of here, man. So that's what happened here.
He wasn't even white, man. He was Russian.
He was Russian? Yeah, man. I don't know, man. It is. But, hey. But we know Giannis and Dame said, hey, get this country bumpy nigga out of here and give us Doc Rivers, man. That's what they did, man. But talking about coaches, bro.
Let's move on to the real sport because basketball season ain't started yet.
Yeah, talking about coaches. We've had a couple coaches get hired, a couple coaches who ain't get hired, man. Seeds, are there any coaching hirings that caught your eye?
The one that caught my eye was Harbaugh, man. Come on. That They already had. Hold up, how bad are they this season?
They was a 500 team, man.
I mean,
They can't be 500 with 17 games.
Well, they was either one game over or one game under. They was I.
He with the Rams
without a tie.
Yeah, without a tie.
They're probably gonna actually be better. You know, Harbaugh's a good coach. You said it. The writing was on the wall. His motherfucker was gonna make his exit. We know it. You won a championship. The next step. What else is there to do when you win the championship? Go back to the NFL. Did it before. Here's again. So I expect a lot of good things from the Rams. Also, man, go ahead and knock it out because I know y'all Falcons fans want to talk about that. So go ahead.
Yeah, I think it was.
What you mean?
Yeah, I think we hired a black man. You know what I'm saying? But I think we were 4 years late. They should have gave him the job when he was interim coach.
That's right.
Facts.
Like, why you hiring him now? Like, you should have gave him the job then. And all y'all go to get rid of all these backup quarterbacks we have starting.
That's right.
Because if you're not, who cares who the coach is? We'll never win.
That's right.
Desmond Ritter not even good enough to be a backup in this league, man. Fuck that, man.
Third string, he can't be a third string. Back up to
If
back
you
up to
third
back.
string, I mean you're on the practice squad. But man, as far as I'm concerned, man, like I said, I can't even get mad at this hire because I'm never gonna be mad that we hired a black head coach. Like, I don't know how many black head coaches Atlanta had in this history, but this is one of the first that I can remember in the last 20 years. So I'm happy about that. I was rooting for Bill Belichick, man.
Could you see Belichick running the Falcons down there?
Yeah,
he basically would have ran that shit like Nick Saban ran.
We needed that though.
Yeah, I feel like we needed that. I would have loved for that, but Raheem Morris is a great defensive mind.
They went for the culture.
So with all that talent we got on defense, hopefully he raised that defense to a top 5 defense. Raheem Morris, if you hear this, you might not hear this, but if you do hear this, man, fuck that defense, bro. I don't care if the defense is number 1 in the league next year. Your only job as the head coach of this team next season is to find a fucking quarterback.
Yeah, but he coached both sides of the ball. Because when he was in Atlanta,
because he was like a receivers coach.
When he was in Atlanta last time, he switched from defense to the offensive coaching.
Yeah,
and then he took over the head coach.
So hey man, Raheem Morris, that's the number 1 job, man. Man, get us a fucking quarterback, bro. And I don't care who it is, but get somebody that can throw the fucking ball.
Nah, I can't. I don't want no cousins.
I'll take Cuz. I'll take Cuz over a Heineken.
Oh yeah, all day.
I don't
know. I don't know. That's
I like to drink Heinekens, man.
Nah, that's $500. All right.
Yeah, but we don't need them throwing balls though.
You think Justin Fields can do it?
Yeah,
I know Justin Fields can do it.
I know one person we don't want.
Who that? Cam Newton?
Exactly.
You know what? Cam said he ready.
We don't want high throwing ball, Cam.
The way Cam be smoking cigars, Cam might be smoking cigars.
I
ain't throwing the football at the same time.
I think he's still hurt.
Man, we cannot. We don't have 7-foot receivers.
He fucked up. You see the way he dove, the way he's not the same.
Now if we had 3 7-foot receivers, Cam would be our man. But since we don't,
yeah, he fucked up.
We're straight on that.
He hurt.
Hey, C's, you know the great Ric Flair said, "To be the man, you got to beat the man." So, speaking of that, for those of y'all who have Netflix, WWE and Netflix just signed a big deal where they're bringing their programming to Netflix. C's, what does this mean to you?
First of all, I want to say Netflix prices are too damn high. But yeah, it's
a life decision on Netflix.
Like shit, man. It's like, did I eat today? Nah, but I gotta watch this movie.
Netflix.
I gotta watch it. But it's a blockbuster deal, man. Netflix is really starting to come into their own to where it's like they're really in that area where they're gonna start competing with Hulu Live. What is it, Fubo, and all these live streaming sports. It was like the original content is going away, but it's big. It's a big deal. It's like I'm surprised Peacock did not lock this fucking deal in for like the next 10, 15 years. Cause it's like, that was one of the highlights was as soon as they got wrestling WWE Network, that was a big draw. So it's like, and then the shit with, what is it? Is it NXT is going to be on CW now?
Yes. So
there's that. It's great for Netflix. It's great for people who already have it. And I mean, it's probably going to add a whole new arena. And then it's like the way they're doing it with no commercials. basically, if you pay for Netflix without commercials, they figured out to have it a way where you don't have to watch commercials. They're just gonna have like sideline shit going on. It matches up where it's streamed. But I mean, it's a good deal, man. It's one of those. I hate to see it go to Netflix, but shit, that's where we're in streaming wars now.
Yeah, man. I mean, as somebody that loves wrestling, I've been watching wrestling for over 20 years, man. Hey, man, this is a great deal for WWE because guess what? You're bringing your programming to a wider audience, and that's one thing about WWE. They've always been on these.
Another thing to add in, Netflix has the exclusive rights outside of the U.S. So basically, if you want to watch WWE outside of the U.S., you have to watch it on Netflix.
And that's a big deal, and that's something that I'm glad you mentioned that. A lot of people don't understand this. Wrestling is almost like soccer, like professional wrestling, to the point where a lot of Americans may not be turned on by it. But when I tell you, when you talk to people in Europe, Asia, and these other countries, wrestling is huge. So the fact they got the rights outside of the U.S., hey, that's going to be a lot of money for them, man. But what I want to talk about is the fact of what we talked about a week or two ago. This is the streaming wars, y'all. All of these streaming platforms are going to try to do their best to get sports or live entertainment, whether it's concerts. You saw Netflix do it last year with the Chris Rock stand-up where they literally showed it live, which was the first time ever. They're going to try to find ways, how can we get people to subscribe to our platform and buy it? Because to the point now, all this original programming with movies and TV shows is not working anymore. Buying these old TV shows and movies is kind of working, but what's the next best thing? Sports. And whether you want to say WWE is real or not, it's close to sport because of the fact everything that happens in it is live. So this is just the next step in just basically the streaming wars, man. Rose?
Yeah, I don't care about none of that. They need to lock that man up and put him with R. Kelly. That's all I want to lock that white man up and put him with R. Kelly. They lock R. Kelly up, the best R&B singer in the world. They need to lock that rich man up too. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say about that.
Hey, man. So they got plenty of championships in WWE, man. And tomorrow, the Royal Rumble, Roman Reigns will be defending the Universal Championship. But this week in the NFL, there's 2 championships on the line. You got the AFC Championship.
How many?
2.
2?
2.
2?
2. You got the AFC Championship, and you got the NFC Championship. And then
do you mean we got the Super Bowl winner and we got the runner-up
and the Super Bowl
participation trophy?
In the NFC Championship, we got the Detroit Lions facing the San Francisco 49ers. And in the AFC Championship, we got Kansas City Chiefs and Pat Mahomes going to Baltimore to face the presumptive MVP of the league, Lamar fucking Jackson.
He got to show up.
What is y'all predictions for this fucking game, and what do y'all want to see?
It's easy. This easy. Detroit versus 49ers. Detroit 50, 49ers 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I said it.
Yep, I feel you.
All right. I don't know. Okay.
And then what you got with the Ravens and the Chiefs? Patty Mahomes versus Lamar.
All right. Here it goes, y'all. Here it goes. Here's my prediction.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
From the Juice Man. Directly from the Juice Man.
Chiefs 7.
Good Lord.
Ravens 10. Damn. There we go. All right.
So in the first quarter or the game?
The whole game.
You're a wild man. But nah.
Okay. Chiefs 7. Ravens 8.
You said it already.
Really, man. We got Detroit. Congratulations. It's been a long time for y'all coming. Congratulations. But this is where it stops. 49ers about to get in that ass.
Golf got something to prove.
I'm going to say 2010 or 2011.
Detroit?
No, Niners. Bang, bang, Niner game. And then we got the story. One of the best stories we've had in a long time. We got Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Taylor Swift on your way to the game. Make sure your security's on point. They're going to be shooting shit up. Baltimore. With Lamar, man, I like the story better with Lamar winning and then going on to the Ravens beating the 49ers. Lamar will basically shut all the naysayers up. I've been seeing a lot of videos of him in his draft class. We were sitting there and he got picked as low as he did. So
He got picked where he was supposed to get picked.
but I mean, to elevation of where he's at now, I just like the story better. And it's like he didn't get the MVP, so it's like,
Yeah, I'm
He did.
a Baltimore fan.
Who got it?
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm a Baltimore fan since 2000. They was on it. I think they was born in maybe 99 or 2000. So I've been a Baltimore fan since they've been Baltimore Ravens. But man, I want to see Lamar win this championship, the Super Bowl. That would be such a great story. But he is never going to catch the greatest. So I'm going with Pat Mahomes and Detroit Lions. Taylor Swift, Eminem, Vert's favorite people in the world
All in the same
in the Super Bowl. And we got Usher halftime show.
Yeah,
They both go kick him off, hang him up, and say, "Get out of here, Negro. We taking over."
I
And
wouldn't be surprised.
it's going to be
I should say,
Taylor Swift, Eminem on the Super Bowl halftime show too.
That's right.
It do feel like the NFL would love to rig that because Eminem, he's a hermit crab and he's been very vocal this postseason about how rooting for his Detroit Lions, and all season long we've seen Taylor Swift rooting for not the Chiefs but really for Travis Kelce.
Oh man.
Yeah, man, I'm going Detroit Lions, man, only because I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, it's just hard for me to see Brock Purdy going to the Super Bowl.
He's going to cramp up like he did last
Yeah,
week.
like-
He's going to cramp up like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Like a lot of times in these
Golf
big,
on it.
a lot of times in these big games, what I come down to is the quarterback and how do I feel about the quarterback. And Jared Goff, regardless of what you say about him, Jeff Goff has been a good quarterback in this league,
Been there, done that.
and he's played well in the playoffs. I think Jared Goff is going to have the game of his life this weekend.
And another thing also is like, this is above Brock Purdy's pay scale. You know how when people ask you a question like, oh, that's above my pay scale?
Yeah.
This is above Brock Purdy's pay scale.
And I do feel that way, man. And hey, Detroit got the talent to get there.
Mm-hmm.
On the AFC side, man, I hate this game because I wish it could be the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Because
This is the Super Bowl, y'all. This is
the
it
last
right here.
time I remember a championship game having two black quarterbacks, I want to say maybe it was the Seahawks against the 49ers, Russell Wilson against Cap. That was the last time I can remember that happening. But like to have two black quarterbacks battling in the AFC Championship, I don't even know if that's ever happened before in the AFC Championship. But on top of that, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I love Pat Mahomes. I think he's the GOAT. Man, I think this is Lamar's year, man. What he showed me last week against the Texans, he showed me and I said this to TDK, the way he ran the ball, and as someone who basically been watching him all season, he ain't run the ball like that all year.
He's been saving it.
And I feel like he's been saving, like you said, for the postseason. And I don't care how good that defense is on the Kansas City. Kansas City got a great defense. You cannot prepare
That's
for
right.
Lamar's running ability. And now that he can throw that rock, oh my God, bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm ready for this game this weekend.
What you know
I'm
what's gonna happen?
going Ravens, Detroit, Super Bowl.
You know what's gonna happen?
Ravens.
Yes,
Niners.
Juice Man?
You know what's gonna happen? It's gonna be like a mirror. See, I don't like games like this because it's gonna be like a mirror. Guess who else gonna put on his wheels and get the skating?
Pat
Mahomes.
can
Pat can roll.
skate.
He's
but-
not as fast as
But
Lamar,
he's
gonna
not a
do it.
skateboarder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna
But
get on.
Lamar's Tony Hawk.
Yeah, he can skate. But he's not a skateboarder.
He's gonna put on his wheels. That's all I'm saying. It's like yeah, Lamar gonna get 25, but Mahomes gonna get 15. It's gonna be like, what the fuck am I watching?
Like
It's
I want to see Lamar and the Baltimore Ravens win another Super Bowl. That's my team. That's one of my teams. I'm not a dick rider. That's one of my teams. Baltimore, the Giants, and the home team, Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
It's been my team since 2000.
Before we move to TNT, I'm gonna ask each person a question. Who does a Super Bowl appearance, not a Super Bowl win, means the most to, whether it's a coach or player, out of these 4 teams left? I'm gonna start with you, C.
I'm gonna pick one, but I'm gonna do an honorable mention. The most,
There's no honorable mentions. Just pick one.
fuck it, Detroit Lions will mean the most for it.
Just the whole team, the whole city, basically.
Basically, the whole city.
Rose?
I agree.
Lamar.
I hate to say it, Purdy.
Hey, man, those some good answers, man. Hey, it's going to be some tears from a lot of different fan bases this weekend. Tears of joy, tears of sadness. Let's move on to TNT.
Dynamite.
Boom! So, now the last couple of years, C's, Rose, and Juice, man, we've been to a lot of weddings. A lot of weddings the last 5 years.
Right.
So this one man, he proposed to his wife, was getting ready to get married to his wife, saw his wife without makeup for the first time. And the way her face looked, she looked beautiful with makeup on. But when I saw the picture without makeup, she looked like, do y'all know the singer Seal? She looked like she had scars on like her cheeks and stuff like that. And he said, you know what? I can't do this. I'm out. I quit. Rose, man, you got tears on no tears.
I ain't got no tears because that's what I be saying all the time. Like, man, we want to see you without makeup. We don't care what you like with makeup. We don't care about makeup. Like, we want to see you. Like, now, dudes wore makeup too, then that'll be different. But beards are not makeup. But that's what women say. Oh, beards are makeup. No, because everybody can't wear a beard. Every woman can put on makeup. So no tears.
See?
No tears, man. It's like he was within his right, and she came from another country, so it's like from Kenya to Tanzania, basically said, woman, you, magic, witchcraft.
Yeah,
He was right up at it, witchcraft. He's like, what is this? Who are you? Who the hell are you? I don't know you.
You better leave before my wife come, man.
Leave. Where's my woman? Leave. But no tears. It's just one of them things. It's like, be you. Eventually he got to see you anyway. So it's like, hey, it is what it is. He was within his right. So no tears.
Yeah, man. I ain't got no tears, man. Because me and TTK was joking about it. And he asked me, so what? Did he wake up one morning and see? I said, yeah, bro, he might. I don't know the exact story. I don't know, was it an altar or did he just wake up one morning in the house?
It was before the wedding.
Oh, before that wedding? Hey, ladies, at some point in time, remember this. You're going to be living with your man. At some point in time, whether it's 2 in the morning or 7 in the morning, he's going to see you without makeup. And every man in their heart can tell you this. They want to be able to roll over to their woman and be able to look their woman in the face.
And not be scared.
And And let me tell you, when I saw the pic of her without makeup, I was scared. Like I was 11 years old.
It was like The Exorcist, man.
And it was Candyman. I was thinking to myself, I did not look in the mirror and say Candyman 3 times.
Right, it was like The Exorcist, man.
Juice, man, what you think?
Oh, man. I agree with y'all, man. No tears. This is, yeah, man. I'm glad he was able to do it and take care of what he had to take care of before it was too late.
So, moving on to someone that is a conservative. So, for those who know Charlie Kirk, he's a popular conservative, and basically he's made a lot of crazy statements from being the civil rights act is one of the worst things to happen to this country, to recently he was on his podcast, and he told his cohorts, hey, I'm going to be real. If I get on a plane and I see a black pilot, I get nervous, and the first thing I think is, I hope he's qualified. Because he's been big on this whole tip of a lot of black people that are in prominent positions are in those positions because of affirmative action hires, and they're not necessarily the most qualified people for those positions.
That's incorrect.
So,
that's
incorrect. Juice, man, seems like you got a lot to say. So, tears and no tears.
I hear what he's saying, but it should be the completely opposite. The white person is there because they're not qualified, but it's about who you know. So then, and when it comes to this, if I see a black person doing anything prominent, best believe they deserve every bit of being there. They are more qualified. And think about it. We don't kill ourselves like that. If I see a black pilot, that's what's up. I know we good. Every time I see a white dude, man, I hope he ain't have a bad day with his wife. I hope his kids didn't cuss him out. I hope he ain't in debt because this motherfucker will crash and kill everybody on this damn plane.
Facts. Please. Tears, no tears.
Man, it's tears because you're a dickhead, first of all, on my Philly shit. But pretty much, man, it's like, why would that even cross your mind? You know how many flight hours you got to have just to even be a pilot. So it's like they're not just hiring anybody off the streets. A pilot is one of those positions like a doctor, like a surgeon. You have to have so many flight hours. You have to go through FFA checks and all this other shit. So it's like, why would that shit even cross your mind? And it's like a sidebar with PwC, one of the big four tax and accounting firms. They basically had to stop their fucking diversity hires. Anything they had going on in the last couple of years, they had to stop because Supreme Court threw out affirmative action. So that's a travesty. One of the biggest hiring firms in the fucking world basically had to stop their any progression they had in the case of. It was like, stop questioning my fucking authority just because you see the color of my skin. So it's like a dickhead move. And it's like, we're not the ones who use nepotism. Y'all are. So no tears for your dumb ass, man.
I got tears, man, because there's a saying that we got to work twice as hard to get half as much. Like, to be honest, I'm gonna be real. When you see a black person in a prominent position, your first thought should be like, "Whew, it's gonna be smooth." Because if you see a black doctor, a black surgeon, a black pilot, a black chef, your first thought should be he or she probably had to work twice as hard as this white person. That's right. Because I'm thinking of the Oscars right now, and look at all the black people that's been nominated, or people of color that's been nominated for Oscars this weekend. Mm-hmm. Let me keep it real. 5 years ago, we were saying Oscars so white. Now we're looking at, and we got the most people of color nominated. It should tell you how hard these actors and actresses have worked to be nominated. So as far as what he said with the pilot, yeah, that black pilot, you said there's a minimum requirement of hours. He probably went over that.
Yeah, he's overqualified. And
he's probably flew a lot of like low-level planes just to even get to this point where some of these white pilots, no offense to the white listeners, some of these white pilots, as soon as they got out of school, they probably was given nice little jobs, whereas a black pilot, he had to fly Spirit for a long time and all this other. He had to fly Spirit for 5 years
and shit
before he even got a chance to even fly Delta one time. Mm-hmm. So, hey man, fuck that nigga. I got tears for that. Now, have y'all heard about this 23andMe scam? So, I was on social media and Rose sent me something and it had me rolling out my fucking chair. So there was this woman who made a post saying that she's looking for a sperm donor. Mm-hmm. But she wants her sperm donor to be natural. Basically saying, I want you to actually fuck me raw.
Okay, cool.
She gave the qualifications for the sperm donor.
Okay.
And then she said, hey, this is what you got to do. And then basically they showed that thousands of dudes had DM'd her saying, hey, I'm a great fit. To the point one dude even said, hey, I got 3 kids with my wife. I know I'm a perfect fit. Mm-hmm. But there was one catch. To prove that you basically met her qualifications, you had to sign up for 23andMe. Mm-hmm. People found out later that it was a scam. She never intended to sleep with one of these dudes. She was never trying to get pregnant. Mm-hmm. She wanted the $20 referral that she got for each person signing up.
That's right.
Yo, Juice Man, I know we be talking about some scams, but this got to be like one of the cleanest scams ever.
They dumb as fuck anyway, man. How you gonna, bitch? As soon as you would have said, oh, you knew it was a scam when she was like, hey, you got to pay this $20 to 23andMe. Bitch, scam. That's all I got to say about the situation. You scamming it because you supposed to be paying me for my sperm. So you need to pay the 23andMe. Goddamn. Scam it.
Man, so really no tears, man. It's just, if it's tears, it's tears of laughter, man. Because it's just like, bro, it's like, that's a good come up. So many people have done it on so many other platforms where it's like, hey, I get this kickback. It's the same shit with a pyramid scheme. You know how it'd be like, hey, I had you sign up for this course and you get 10 people and what is it? Affiliate marketing and all this other shit. Oh, we gonna sell powder and da-da-da. You sign up with it. I mean, people are gullible, man. They gonna sign up for a quick It's like, oh, I'm gonna get my nut off quick. Yeah, let me go ahead and take the swab test and send this shit off. Smart though, smart. Kudos to you, woman.
Yeah, I got tears for all these suckers
Dumbest.
that signed up and thought
Big dumbest.
this woman must be from Memphis because making easy money and pimping simps is serious.
Hell yeah.
Because she did her thing, man. Shout out to her, man. I got props for her.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, I ain't got no tears, man. Because what I've been saying this for over a year. It's too many simps in the game, bro. This just shows how desperate niggas are to get some pussy. Like, this is crazy right here. Y'all basically, all y'all DM to basically nut in this hole and have a baby by her, and y'all was willing to sign up for some 23andMe shit? Man, I ain't got no tears for y'all simple ass niggas, man. But, man, we talking about scamming, man.
Finessing.
Mm-hmm.
Man, hey, Mr. Finesse 2 times. Hey, he might have pulled off another great scam. So, Finesse 2 times, y'all know, one of the most popular rappers of today. He dropped a verse for TG Commas. He then posted something on social media saying, bruh, you a bitch ass nigga. You sending the same verse to multiple niggas. He played the verse that on his song by Finesse 2 times. Then played the verse from Fast Money song, and it was the same exact verse. And Finesse basically said, yo, it's my fucking verse. You ain't paid to get the song cleared. I can do what the fuck I want. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, fuck what you talking about, nigga.
It's in the name. It's in the name, nigga. Finesse is in the name, nigga.
Tears, no tears, just man.
No tears, nigga. My name is Finesse, nigga. You get him, Finesse, bitch. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, and then like he say, okay, bam, okay. I did this shit. I've been on like 3 or 4 songs with the same verse. Fuck it, I don't feel like writing some new shit because this beat sounds good on this. My verse sounds good on this beat. Fuck it, let's ride. I did that shit 3 or 4 times my goddamn self on different niggas' beats. I'm like, man, shit, fuck it. Like he say, it doesn't the way music is working is where it's clear. It's all good. You hear that shit with Biggie all the time. You hear that shit with Tupac. You might have the same lines on 5 different songs, but they different beats and different artists, so it sounds good in particular. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. But besides, you should have looked out because the nigga's name is Finesse, dog. Y'all some dumbass motherfuckers for that shit.
Seas. Tears, no tears.
Man, no tears, man. He stuck to his name. You got
Finesse.
How many times?
Finesse 2 times, nigga.
2 times. 2 times.
He finesse 2 of the dudes.
Hey, you fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. You can't get fooled.
Shout out to George Bush for that line. But yeah, man, it's like, hey, he said it didn't get cleared. So I mean, it is like, hey, you didn't pay for the verse. The other dude did, so he can do what he want. And this shit didn't get cleared. It didn't get cleared. So you got Finesse. No tears.
Man, the verse got cleared once he gave him that check. But for that set, you know he was finessing because he didn't even know what he was talking about. He's talking about, oh yeah, you ain't paid. You stuttering the shit. You paid for the verse, but you ain't paid for the clearance.
That's right. That's a real deal. That's real. He ain't bullshitting.
Nah, man.
That's actually how it works. Though.
Yeah.
No. When I pay you for the verse, and the clearance is gonna be in there too.
No. Exactly.
The double the price.
My contract better say that because I ain't paying you nothing without the contract.
What contract?
You paid me for the verse.
Yeah.
What contract? You paid me for the verse.
The contract that I paid you for this verse and this clearance. Because once I pay you for this verse, it's mine.
Yeah, it's mine. Nigga.
It's mine. I'm not gonna see you.
So you got to double the pay. So we don't even know how much you paid for this shit. It might have been like $5 grand, $10 grand. We don't know.
No, it was more than 5. I think it was 15 or 20.
15
but
double that.
But the thing about it, but it ain't no clearance. The paperwork should have said that. Obviously, they didn't do no paperwork, but
yeah. And that's how you know TJ Commas ain't no real nigga, bro. Because a real nigga wouldn't got on social media. He would have pulled straight up to that nigga finesse like, "What's good, my nigga?"
That's right.
I'd have been at his next show.
Yeah, next show. Knocking on his little door in the back. Yo, enemy, nigga.
I'm knocking on that nigga's head.
Hey, bro. Hey, listen, check this out.
Up on stage. Hey,
this the same verse. Man, you got me fucked up, man. Hey, I got tears of laughter because I thought this whole situation was funny. Hey man, he is finessed 2 times, so hey, he finessed it, man. But hey, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Don't nobody finesse like these white people when it comes to the legal system, y'all.
Oh shit, here we go.
So there was this white woman in California.
Mhm.
She was chilling with her boyfriend.
Mhm.
The boyfriend said, "Hit this blunt." She hit the blunt or bong, whatever it was, but it was marijuana.
It was a bomb.
It
Yeah.
was a bong. Yeah, she hit that shit
Mhm.
and then grabbed the knife or something and stabbed that nigga 180 times. Yeah, I know. Hey, I wish I could see Juice Man face Juice Man like, where we do that at?
But this shit was
California.
completely left. This shit was
California.
completely left.
Oh, yeah, he thought it would be like she
Yeah.
sucked his dick. No,
Nah,
she stabbed that nigga 180 times.
108 times. Yeah.
So then the judge, she got convicted of murder. The judge then looked at her white ass and said, "You know what? You don't deserve to be in the prison system because it was the marijuana, not you. So I'm gonna give you 108 hours of community service plus some years of probation." And she got off scot-free.
No jail time.
C's. Tears and no tears.
Tears. I would have gave her 108 or whichever it was, 180 years. As many times as you stabbed him, that's how many years you would have got. But it's like it just goes to show you the injustices that, especially dealing with marijuana. Come on, man. This is the shit we're fighting for now. It's like, even if
That couldn't have been no fucking weed.
Even crazy people,
No.
even
That's
crazy
no
people
fucking
don't
weed.
get off like that. Legally,
She got wet. That would happen. She got wet.
even legally crazy people don't get off like that.
She got
Probation,
That's PCP. That she ain't no fucking way she hit some weed and stabbed a nigga.
and it's the fact that you simply let her off that easy. So it's like it's crazy, man. The judge, they need to review that case, like petition that shit. Tears, man.
She stabbed a black dude?
Nah, it was a white dude.
No, she killed another white dude. There wasn't no weed in that bone. It couldn't. She got wet. That's a PCP. LSD. It was something to make her hallucinate to kill this nigga.
Even then, it's like you still getting off virtually scot free. Probation, not you're mentally incapable of.
No, that nigga drugged me. Yeah, a bitch can say that. Nigga drugged me. That nigga drugged me.
So in a lot of situations when it comes to legal jargon, you have to ask, sometimes these judges be pushing agendas. So is this a judge that's possibly trying to push the agenda that marijuana is a gateway drug? And
It was no
more
marijuana
dangerous?
in that bone.
I mean, you're probably right, Juice Man, but what I'm saying is, the judge, if you read what he said, he basically blamed her actions on marijuana. So basically, is he trying to push the agenda that marijuana is a dangerous drug that should be criminalized? Because we talked about in the last episode how marijuana basically is getting decriminalized nationally. So this is just one step possibly to one, trying to recriminalize marijuana for one. And then two, I mean, bro, as long as this country has been around, let's be real, man. Blonde-haired, blue-eyed white women have always been getting off scot-free, man, regardless of what they do, man. So I ain't surprised, man. I ain't got no tears because you know what? It was a white dude at the end of the day, so fuck it.
Cool. No tears.
Rose?
Yeah, I ain't got no tears, man.
No tears.
Hey, man. So, what's wrong with these hoes, y'all?
What's wrong with them?
They get probation after killing the man.
So, there was this one woman on the podcast. She was on the Angela Yee.
Ashley Burgos, Bernice Burgos' daughter.
So that's who it was. She was on the Angela Yee podcast. And on the podcast, she basically said that every morning she would wake up and suck her boyfriend dick.
That's right.
So this week we're flipping it.
What?
We're flipping it. It's not what's wrong with these hoes. What's wrong with y'all? Why aren't you doing that for your man?
And there was multiple reasons why she did that. One, she did not want him to leave the house with an empty chamber. And two, she wanted to kind of test how much nut came out of his dick
Right.
to figure out, hey man, are you doing other shit on the side?
Yeah, she didn't know that.
So
That sounds dumb.
No.
So-
That's
Because if he was, then you got HMB in your mouth now. Every morning.
So Rose, what's wrong with these hoes? Or like C said, what's wrong with y'all?
No, what's wrong with these hoes? Before we talk about this hoe, we gotta talk about our whole mama. Because her whole mama is dating a dude that's 20 years younger than her.
Who's the mama?
To my Drea?
No,
I thought she was dating Jaylen Brown.
Who's her mama?
Oh no, Jalen Green.
she's dating a young basketball player too.
Who she dating?
Look at
Jaylen
the
Brown.
Oh,
Yeah.
so the mama's dating Jaylen Brown. Okay,
Yeah.
so the mama is dating Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the daughter of Jaylen Brown's girlfriend.
Yes.
Okay.
So Jaylen Brown and her daughter is close around the same age. So what's wrong with you? Hold that your daughter is on national podcast saying she sucked dick every day, and
That's cool.
where'd she get that from?
Her mama. That's how her mama has been dating NBA players. They
NBA
suck
players
dick.
and rappers.
And rappers.
That's what they're supposed to do. I'm rich. I'm rich. So guess what? I need my head every fucking day.
Hey, like Juice Man say, hey, you get one of these young, good-looking bitches, and she dating the dude who making $1 million. What's she supposed to do?
What's she supposed to do? Exactly. She wants to suck my dick every single day.
Every chance I get, every chance
And
I get.
as long as I say, I don't have to say it, but as long, you know what I'm saying? Until I say come up.
That sounds like slavery.
With future steps.
No, because the money talks.
Money talk, bullshit walk. So
There you go.
Hey, that's how the
I mean,
slave that's how the slave owners got over.
So
No,
what's wrong with
man.
these hoes?
Man, it's like why aren't more women doing this? It's like, hey, if you man satisfied, he can go out, he ain't gonna do shit. This is already taken care of. So it's like, on one hand, some relationships you're gonna have people where it's basically like, all right, I'm gonna take care of my man before he go out. When he go out, he ain't gonna want to do it. I mean, it's a few niggas that's gonna do what they do regardless, but it's like, nah, my girl doing X, Y, and Z whenever I want it. Even when I don't want it, she's still talking about, hey, let me do this.
That's how you know that whole line.
So I mean, hey, man, it's
You know, it was some days like she even said it. When I'm mad at him, I don't do it. She said it.
yeah.
She
But
said when I'm mad at him, I don't do it. But most of the time,
That's not every morning then.
did you listen to the? I listened to it. She did. She did explain it.
I don't listen to hoes.
Okay. I don't just, you know, hey, you know, but what she said, I'm cool with. And
Explain what she said then, because I don't listen to hoes.
So basically, what she said was that she sucks his dick every morning now, except for the mornings that they was already going through some shit. So if they had an argument the night before,
yeah, she ain't funny.
of course, but she sucks his dick all the time, every morning. The reason why she does that is she doesn't want him to leave the house full.
Mhm.
And also, she be wanting to make sure that, hey,
It works.
I got to check how much semen in this dick
Yeah, it
to
works.
make sure you ain't spreading your semen around the city.
That works. It
That's how I know a pussy
What
wet.
she saying works.
That's how I know a pussy wet.
What she saying works. But I was thinking like this. Okay, you man.
I wonder if she really did get that from her mama, because
I don't know.
that whole raised hoe.
That's not.
What's wrong with that hoe?
welcome to
That's not a hoe.
2024.
That's not a hoe. That's a good woman.
So to
That's a fucking
to
good
Juice
one.
Man point, her mama probably raised her how
That's
to
a good
satisfy her man
Yes.
and be
Yes.
like, hey,
That's
when
what
you
you
got
need
a
to do.
man that you care about and
Your
you think
your husband, or just your boyfriend,
your man.
or your man.
What Corner Ray said?
The
My
nigga
man.
you
That's my
fucking-
man.
Oh, okay. So all the niggas then, right? All of them, right?
Hey man. So for me personally, I look at it from both points of view. One, it's like, God damn, that's a lot of dick sucking. But two, if it's the right nigga,
If it's your husband, yeah.
I will say this right here. I personally have been in situations, and I have friends who've been in situations where we get ready to go out, we get ready to go to the club or whatever, and I'd be like, damn, what took you so long? Man, my girl had me locked in the house, and she was trying to suck me dry or fuck me dry or whatever.
That's normal. That's normal.
Because she want to make sure that ain't nothing in his balls, and that the last impression that he has of her is, hey, don't forget what you got here.
Exactly.
Don't
Yeah,
fuck with what you got at home.
That's right.
Trying to get some shit I did.
That's right.
So I've seen that a lot. So I'll say this right here, man. If you're a woman, man, men are very simple creatures, man. And one of the most simple things we want is we want you to want to please us. Like, I don't want to have to tell you, hey, you know, it's been a week since you sucked my dick.
Yeah.
Like, you should already know, man. You know, it's been about 2 days since I slobbed on the knob. Let me go and slob on the knob real quick, man. You know, so this nigga know what I'm working with or whatever. Because a lot of y'all hoes, I'm be real, y'all be forgetting. Just because you get the ring on your finger, or just because we in a relationship and I'm paying rent or a mortgage, you be forgetting. You gotta still satisfy that nigga every day, man. So, hey, shout out to her. You know, hey, she was doing her thing.
Kudos.
But from the understanding, hey, she ain't with that nigga no more. So
Exactly.
it must have been some other shit going on in the relationship.
And how old is she?
I don't know. She's probably in her 20s, to be honest.
20s.
Yeah, she's 22.
God damn!
So you want your 22 daughter sucking dick every day?
Stop lying. That bitch ain't look 22.
Yeah, she's 22, 23.
She ain't look 22.
You want your 22 or your 23-year-old daughter sucking dick every day?
If it's a boyfriend's dick, I mean, yeah.
Her boyfriend's dick. How many boyfriends do these hoes have?
Husband.
Well,
It got quiet.
Well,
Damn.
well, okay. What peak game? You the boyfriend, you don't get no pussy. Or no head.
That ain't what you said.
Yes, it is. That's what I said. I don't know if she gonna do it, but with my young females in my family, my girls, they know the game, and it's too easy.
As the saying
It's
goes,
too easy. Okay, it's too easy. What's your pickup line? What do you say to a girl to pick up?
Don't ask me, man.
Okay,
We did that last
what's your
week.
pickup line?
Hey,
But what
Rose,
happens if a girl straight up with you like, nigga, we ain't fucking? What you gonna say? If a girl tell you straight up, we ain't fucking.
Oh, get out.
If it's
Get
the
out.
right-
Get the fuck out.
If it's the right
And she
thing,
gets out. Yeah, okay, cool. She gets out. That lets her know that you ain't shit.
How
Nah.
am I not shit? Because
Hey, that's what
Because
they
she
like.
told you straight up, we ain't fucking.
And
So
that's
do
what
your
the
job,
hoes like.
nigga. Okay, that's
and I'm telling her, do hers.
Oh, she good.
do
That's
her
what you don't
job.
get.
Do her job.
Do what you don't get. She good. She got her shit. Like, give her your shit. Okay, anyway, like I say, okay, this is what I'm saying. I love my wife. I love you, baby.
We on to the next one.
But
Come on.
nah, for real though. On what we
and
talking
last 15 seconds before we move on.
All right, let's go.
So, you talking about doing your job and all this other stuff. But to do your job, you got to make that money, though, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
So, on this one little podcast, this Asian girl was saying, hey, when you're on the first date, you don't ask how much money someone made.
Mm.
Ask them if they had this amount of money, what they would do with it, or if money was an option.
Mm.
And she gave multiple examples from vacationing to backpacking in Europe
Mm.
to spending time with your family.
Mm.
And the conversation broke down to basically, you can determine how people value money and basically into what they value things. So basically,
if I give you a question, if I basically like a hypothetical question, like if money wasn't an object, and what would be your fantasy vacation?
and it shows what you value. So for example, all of us have jobs. If basically you work off all this money, why are you working? Are you working for yourself? Are you working for your family? Are you working so you can vacation? Are you working so you can travel? Like basically it just shows that how you spend your money shows what you value the most in life. So I'm gonna start with you, C's.
So basically, based off the question she asked, she was basically like, "What would you do?" Hypothetical. I'm gonna give you $500,000. How are you gonna spend your vacation? Backpacking in Chile or sitting on the beach? Me, I'm sitting on the beach. Why? Because based off of that, like, oh, how do you value money? Me, money's a tool. It's
That's
not
right.
a goal. It's a tool.
That's right.
So I'm sitting on the beach. The first thing I'm doing is sitting on the beach. All the other stuff, backpacking, traveling, taking care of family. I'm like, hey, I done worked this hard this long. Let me actually enjoy it, relax, use it as a tool to relax. That's what I do with it. So I mean, but initially, I don't feel like you can really judge someone based off of that answer. You can kind of get an idea where they put their value on money, but to me, money's not a goal; it's a tool. to
Right.
use. It doesn't determine who you are as a person
Right.
or how you see life. It's how you use it. So it's like, hey, I'm gonna get it. I can get money the rest of my life. I can get it back.
Hey, see, so let me ask you a question, man, to touch on what you said. So if you got a homeboy, and let's say he get paid every week, 2 times a month, the first thing he do is buy some Jordans.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he values sneakers?
Yeah, he values sneakers.
But why do you think that?
He probably, when he was a kid, he probably couldn't afford them. So
No, what I'm saying is, but what makes you even lead to that consumption? It's because of the fact that he gets 4 checks a month, and what he does with half his checks is do what?
Buy shoes.
So you probably automatically assume
he's a sneakerhead.
that he's a sneakerhead.
Yeah.
If you got a homeboy that gets paid 4 times a month, and 3 times out of the month he's paying for pussy, you probably thinking what?
This man
He
like
love
pussy.
If you got a homeboy and 5 times out of the year, when he gets, saves up money or gets big checks, he goes out of town to Houston, LA, Vegas, or the DR. You
Used
probably
to be me. I'm getting there. I'm getting
I'm
back
just
there.
saying, to that point, like you can kind of see how people value stuff. But then if you got another friend who every time he gets money, the first thing he does is do what? Hey, Juice Man, Seeds, Rose, y'all come to my spot. I bought some Wagyu hamburgers. I got a 24 pack of beer. I bought some Shannon Sharp liquor. I got some Ciroc, and I got some Uncle Nearest. We're gonna chill. We're gonna listen to some music. He probably values company.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
like
good friends,
from my standpoint, you can see certain traits and certain things, but I don't think it's like if I ask you one question, I'm not going to judge your entire person based off of that one answer. Is what I'm saying. Yes, it gives a certain leeway. It's like, okay, this person loves to travel, or hey, this person when they get money, they know put it away for a rainy day. Not let me spend this money now because I can get it back easy. Money's nothing. It's hey, let's go blow some money at the club versus another friend says, hey, nah, this going in the bank. So I can pay some bits. Like, hey.
Okay, I feel that. What you think, Juice Man?
Let me hear the question one more time because I'm not picturing it.
So do you feel like how people spend their money shows you what they value basically? And does that apply for you?
I would say so. I would say yes. I would say yes in that. The way people, but shit, the way to work. Shit. Okay, you said it's a Chinese girl.
It don't matter who she was.
It does.
It doesn't because that was just
if
what.
If it's a black girl, I think different. If it's a white girl, I think different. This is an Asian.
No,
chick.
it was just a comment that somebody said.
Okay,
It was a
regular comment that somebody says is the way somebody spends money
kind of shows you what they value in life.
Okay, what they value like. I would have to say, but see, okay, I would say yes, but at the same time, okay.
I'm gonna come back to you, Juice Man, Rose.
I'm gonna say no, because if I came up hit the lottery and came up on $10 million, the first thing I'm gonna do is blow a lot of it with my fellas.
Cool, but you want to make sure your family's straight.
Who got the money?
Okay. I just want to put the So the first thing you're gonna do before you make sure your family's straight is blow the money.
You gotta have some money.
No. I didn't say that.
Take a little bit amount to fuck up.
I didn't say that because I hit. So I got $9 million, but I'm gonna take 500, 200,000 ton and
fuck it up.
You got to.
And with my homeboys, we gonna have a good time. I'm gonna relieve some stress.
Yeah. Okay, let me ask the question. What if you only had enough money to choose?
You can only do one thing.
If I can only do one thing,
you got $10,000. You ain't got enough money to make sure your family's straight. You ain't got enough money to travel by yourself. You ain't got enough money to chill with your homeboys. You got to choose how you're gonna spend it.
Then my family is what's that? The 4 F's: family, food, and fun. Nah, I don't play football. I don't play with balls. Nah, so I'm gonna make sure my family straight. I'm probably if I only had $10,000 to do a certain amount of things, then I'm gonna probably pay down some debts.
Yes, but the first thing is debts and family.
Yeah, the debts is going to help my family.
Debts came from helping the family. So
yeah, so I'm gonna pay my debts, and that's gonna help my family. So I'm gonna pay debts, and then hopefully be debt free, and then I can do whatever I want to do after that.
Hey, that's respectable, man. So, Juiceman, did you get time to think about that?
Man, okay. One more time, because I'm trying to think.
If I give you $10,000 right now, and that's only enough money for you to really take care of one thing in your life, where are you allocating that money to, and does that show what you value in life?
You see, y'all my family, but y'all not okay. Y'all my family, y'all my cousins, y'all my brothers, but I have a wife and children, so that the money goes to wife and children first. You see what I'm saying?
So you are working for your family, for your direct family.
Yeah, I'm working for my wife. What? Yeah, you know what I'm saying, because my wife is one. Me and my wife is one.
Okay, that's
so you work for you know what I'm saying. You got to make sure the household is jam tight, jelly tight. You got to make sure it's jammed up, jelly tight. You know what I'm saying. You got to make sure your household is straight. But after you make sure your family is straight, then you can branch off and do other things. But I'm not thinking like 10,000. I'm thinking like you said 10 million. I'm like a 10 million.
Yeah, I limited 10,000 because 10 million is such a big number that you can take care of so many needs. So I made it smaller because
it's life changing versus like 10 G's is
because at the end of the day, I do feel like what this woman said in the pod was correct. Like at the end of the day, we all have jobs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You punch a clock for a particular reason,
regardless
what that reason is. When I was 22. I was punching the clock because I just wanted to have fun with my friends. I just wanted to be able to go to the club or go to the bar or buy video games or whatever. Right. Because when you work these hours, you're not working these hours just to pay bills. You're working them for a purpose.
What was that Squidward meme? Oh, why are you working here? Because I need money.
Exactly. And I got friends now who got married the last couple of years, and some of them, like, they work so they can spend time with their wife, spend time with their kids, take their kids to Disneyland and make memories for their kids. And I have other friends who be like, yes, I want to buy a home for me and my wife. So I do feel like for the most part, what she did say is correct. Like, yes, if you show me how you are spending your money, it shows me kind of what you value. But there's levels to it. Because yes, I value my family, I value my friends, but then we can go to the secondary conversation what Rose was saying, your personal choices. And like, for example, you may see someone like, damn, he buys a lot of sports paraphernalia.
He likes sports.
Or you might see someone, he buys a lot of shoes.
I like shoes.
Or you get someone like me, like, damn, he got 2-3 wrestling belts and a couple wrestling t-shirts.
He like wrestling.
So, like, it kind of does show, like, yes, I value wrestling. So I'm willing to spend $500 for a championship belt. But guess what? You might not like wrestling like me. So you might not spend that $500.
If I had the money, I would.
You know, like you might feel like, hey, bro, we going to Vegas. I'm spending $500 some pussy. And I'm just saying this from personal experience.
I'm saying though, I'm gonna buy the belt too.
Hit it with the belt on.
Yeah.
The chump pussy.
I've had this conversation with a particular friend. I ain't gonna say his name because he's married now, but I had a conversation with a friend. We was talking about like different things to spend money on. He was like, yeah, man, I just can't spend that much money on pussy. I was like, yeah, I can spend $250 on some pussy, man. Personally, like, if I feel like the pussy's worth it, I can spend $250. He said,
that's a bad
I'd rather spend it on Monopoly Go. Okay, cool.
He said on what? Oh shit! He said on what? Monopoly Go?
Damn!
What the fuck is that?
We went there. Oh,
I ain't saying no names.
Oh shit!
We went there. Not gonna get me in trouble.
I don't know what Monopoly Go is.
You already in trouble.
That's not gonna get me in trouble. We already know.
I'm trying to figure this shit out. What the fuck is Monopoly Go?
Hey, before we wrap it up, I give you $10,000. All your needs are met. What are you doing with it?
Oh, I'm debt free.
Your family's good. You ain't no debt. What are you doing with $10,000?
I'm fucking that up.
Easy. Everybody gonna fuck it up. We all gonna fuck it up.
Where you gonna fuck it up though?
I already invested some of it, right? I invested some.
Yeah, everything, all that. Bills, investments.
So I got $10,000 to do what the fuck I want to do.
Whatever you want.
Do what you want.
Whatever you want. What's the first thing? What's the first thing you doing?
I'm calling y'all up because we getting on the private jet. Because the private jet, the 2 ways is only $5,000. So I'm calling y'all niggas up like, hey, get your phones ready. We about to put Instagram on fire. We about to hop on this fucking private jet. We about to go where y'all want to fucking go. Probably everybody got a G in their pocket. Let's get it. 10 grand. And I still got $1,000 just laying on the bed waiting for me when I get home. Nigga, let's go.
Just for me, man, initially it's like I value experience. It's like, hey, I'll pay some money for an experience, whether it's food, travel. So I'm gonna travel with it, you know. I'm gonna be sitting on the beach somewhere, and then after that, I'm gonna go backpacking, you know.
So for me personally, 10,000. I'm like Juice Man. I ain't gonna get no private jet. We ain't gonna do all that.
Why not?
But I will get us first class. We will fly first class.
See, you don't get it. You don't get it. Private. First class.
We will fly first class to somewhere like Vegas.
2,500, 10 grand. Gone. First class.
We will fly first class somewhere like Vegas or LA. And we're gonna go to the strip club and I'm gonna get the biggest section and the best bottles, and we finna turn up all night.
Right.
And I'm gonna pay for some girls to come back to the spot.
Would you get a private jet if it was cheaper to get in first class?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So we got the private jet. Let's go. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I feel you, bro. I'm down to
So we got the private jet.
If it's cheaper than first class, I'm down to private jet.
So where we going?
But the point is, we're gonna go out of town somewhere and we're gonna turn up. You know? So it was a great episode, man. So closing thoughts, man. See.
Yeah, man. I mean, you really can't judge anybody off of initial decision. You can get your little cues and shit, but I mean, for the most part, people are gonna put money where they value it. You know what I mean? So it's like, hey, it's my money. I'm gonna do with it what I want. For me, money's a tool, man. It's not a goal. It's not. It's really a goal. So, I mean, and based off of that, man, you know, hey, stay up, keep up on everything, man. It's a crazy world. We've been living in for centuries. We gonna wrap it.
What about you, Juice Man? Any final thoughts, Juice Man?
Turn up.
Yeah, man. Hey, like I said earlier in the pod, man, for those who love movies, movies are great for storytelling. And this year for the Oscars, we've had a lot of people of color get nominated, from a Native American woman, a Hispanic woman, 2 African American women, and we've had multiple African American men get nominated as far as directors too. And we've had a black movie, American Fiction, get nominated, man. So it's important that we approach Black history, that we support these people. So, hey, that's all I got to say. In the words of Ed Ben Rakim, peace.
And I'm back quiet.
Yeah, man. I got the email today.